Last couple things to mention about our automation builder. Once you're done building out the automation the way that you want it, you'll want to name the automation. Up here at the top, you can double click. I'm going to name this one website form because it's triggered off of our website form being submitted. And then there's a couple things under these tabs here that we're going to show you. Under settings, you can allow reentry, meaning if a lead fills out this form on your website and then they fill it out again a second time, it'll allow them to re-enter through the automation an infinite amount of times if you have this toggled on. For this example, we probably only want to send them through this automation on the first time they submit our website form. So we're going to keep that toggled off. But a use case where you would keep this toggled on would be for appointment booking automations. When somebody books an appointment, you'll want to allow them to enter through that automation multiple times. That sends those text confirmation and email confirmation, and then those reminder text and emails about the appointment starting. You'll want those to send out every single time someone books an appointment with you. And so you would toggle that on for a use case like that. You can also stop on response. So if somebody replies to a message inside of this workflow, then the automation will stop. You can set the time zone to your account time zone or the contact's time zone. I just like to keep it in my account time zone. And then time window, if you don't want these automated text messages and emails sending out after hours, let's say somebody goes to your website, fills that form out, and it's 9 p.m. at night, and you don't want to send those texts to them, you can set specific time windows between like 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. for text and emails to send out. So if they fill that form out at 9 p.m., it'll wait till 8 a.m. the next day to send that text and send that email out to this lead. And so you can set those dates right there. Maybe you don't want the weekends included, so you only want to send texts and emails Monday through Friday. You can specify that right here in the settings. And then you can set a default sender name and from email for all of the emails that send out in the automation. So you can plug those in there and it'll auto-populate in every email. And then you can also have conversations marked as read. So basically we toggle this on when we want the conversations that this workflow will interact with to be marked as read. And I'm just going to toggle that back off. So that's our workflow settings section. Under enrollment history, this is where we can see who has submitted this form and gone through this automation and what current action they're at in the automation. And so I filled out this form as John Smith. I'm currently at the 1 hour wait step. So I'm waiting for that course access to be granted as we had set up in this automation. And so you can also go under execution logs and you can see each individual step that John has gone through or your lead has gone through so far and where it's waiting at. So that's our automation builder. Once you're done building your automation completely, you'll want to make sure to publish it. If it's on draft, it will not work until it's published, and then make sure you save it at the top here, and then you're good to go.